Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of Artisan Electrics, and today we are installing some trunking with a difference. So this is a little bit of a celebratory video because we've just hit 40,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and what we thought we'd do is team up with UniTrunk today to make a little trunking race. Because UniTrunk contacted us, they said, we've got this amazing quick fit trunking system that we want you to try out. They'd seen our videos before where we'd fit some cable tray of theirs a little while ago. You've probably seen our previous videos on those. And they said, we want you to try out and do a little bit of a trunking race and see who wins, the UniTrunk quick fit system or a generic brand of galvanized trunking. So we're going to do a race, me versus Corey. Corey's got the short straw, he's got the generic brand, I've got the UniTrunk quick fit system, but the advantage that Corey has is he's younger and faster than me, so it should balance things out. But to make it fair, what we've done all the cuts already, we've prepared all the lengths, so this is really about mounting the trunking, connecting the joins together and fixing it down to the uni strut. That's kind of where this quick fit system really comes into its own. I'll leave links in the description where you can check out the UniTrunk quick fit system. And we're here today at BEW Electrical Wholesalers. They've really kindly allowed us to do the filming here. They are our local wholesaler that we use a lot, and they are Cambridge's local supplier of UniTrunk stuff. So great shout out to BEW. Thanks for letting us film this here. We're going to crack on. Corey's going to start first. We're going to time it and we're going to see who wins, and we're going to be making a 40 out of trunking today on this thing that we've set up on the floor. So let's go. So we've got this countdown clock. I'm going to start the clock now.
Now?
And you must go.
What? When you said countdown, I was expecting to destroy. Ah, that's not been drilled, Oscar.
Sabotaged already.
Ah, neither's that one. Right, might have to pause
but those, no, those are my oh no, they're not.
Oh yeah,
they're yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Aren't great.
So the first thing that's slowing you down is the holes in the trunking. So in this traditional trunking system, what has to happen is we have to drill, if we're doing cuts, we had to drill new holes, and then you've got these screws which Corey's ramming in with an impact driver to try and speed things up. Like your electrician's plaster there, Corey.
Yeah, a Mand-Aid.
How's it going?
It's alright, the holes are a bit off.
How's it going so far, Corey?
Yeah, it's alright. I've had a few little sabotages from yourself.
I would be inclined to disagree. I would say it's your own incompetence that sabotaged you. These young guys, you know, they move first and then think second. That's the problem.
You're not counting yourself as young anymore.
Well, no, I'm old and grey now. compared to you anyway. But then, you know, compared to Oscar, you're young, you're old and grey as well. So
true.
it's all the circle of life, really. You've got your lid screws that you have to put in separately. You've got to put Zebs in for the trunking to fix it down. Yeah?
I've already done this one.
Right. Okay.
Zebs, yeah.
So the 4 is coming on nicely. 4's the hardest part, I guess. The 0 should be fairly straightforward.
You've not just got off-brand trunking either. This is like off-brand.
This is the Tesco's own brand of trunking.
This is the Tommy Smell My Finger brand.
Well, you know, it has to be a realistic comparison, and most contractors will go for the cheap and cheerful. And to be fair, this was sourced from a large national distributor, so it's probably one of the most common trunkings that is used in this country. Now, just a little disclaimer here. As you guys know, we usually work to really high standards. This is a bit of fun, it's a race, so before people start commenting on, oh, you haven't filed the ends, or oh, you know, I can see loads of scratches all over that trunking, it's because we're boshing it in as quickly as we can, because it's a race at the end of the day. It's all about speed, not quality. But the UniTrunk trunking, and this is why I've used UniTrunk products for a while now, is really good quality. So that's why. But you know what, actually, I laugh, but that is probably how most contractors end up frustratedly installing trunking, isn't it? If they can't get the lid on,
well, we can't say the brand, so maybe.
If they can't get the lid on, then they use a hammer. But they are letting us work out of their unit, and there we go. I'll give you a little
stuff down.
I'll just little pan across the warehouse. This is their unit, and they look after us very well. So, if you can, use your local wholesaler rather than buying stuff from Screwfix or online, because if you don't use them, you will lose them at some point. They'll go out of business, and we don't want that, because they do look after us. They drop stuff out to us when we need it in an emergency, and they source difficult things that we couldn't source ourselves. So wholesalers are a national treasure that we want to keep. Anyway, we'll jump back on the time lapse. I've got a feeling Corey's going to be a while yet. What are we in? 27 minutes and 55 seconds.
Wow.
You said 40 minutes, didn't you?
I said 40 minutes.
You might not be far off. Meanwhile, Oscar is doing a bit of filing. And before anyone says, I have got some gloves on their way for Oscar, and work trousers and work shoes. But today he's just, he's in casual wear today, aren't you? How are you enjoying it so far, by the way? Working.
Yeah, it's been really good so far.
Yeah, first week's, what are we, Thursday? So first week you've done 3 days this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
They've all been really good, yeah.
Have you learnt much?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Good, glad to hear it. So Corey's wrestling a little bit with this.
I'm going to put a self-tapper in that top one.
I did sabotage him in one slight way, is that the actual cross section, the cross piece there, we couldn't get one from the generic brand, so we are using the UniTrunk one there. And he's struggling a little bit with the sizing, getting them paired up. I think he's going to get around it by using self-tappers.
I've got it in now.
Oh, well done. See, a bit of muscle, that's all it needed. You need to work out a bit more like Nick Bundy.
Bundy's actually got really skinny legs, so I've noticed.
Yeah, he is tall, so everything's stretched out. It's a bit like a Stretch Armstrong. Do you remember that? Do you remember that toy, Stretch Armstrong?
I've heard of it, but before my time.
It's probably before your time, yeah. How embarrassing.
What's that?
You were more My Little Ponies, I think, your generation, isn't it?
Oh, got blood coming from somewhere.
Oh, yes. Well, you see, you're the one who always says you should always wear gloves. And you're doing metal trunking and not wearing gloves.
Horrible followers have got me into bad habit. No, 99.999%
You've got
of your followers.
gloves right next to you and you're not using them.
This is where you find I've done it upside down or something.
So that's a 4, in case you can't tell. And now he's going to make the 0. This is when you realise the vegan diet is not up to what you need in terms of energy.
This is. Oh, would you look at that? Another sabotage.
I reckon if you started eating more, if you started eating more meat, then you might work faster.
Yeah, another one. I've been sabotaged left, right, and centre. There we are. I'm stuck.
This is the first time I get to absolutely rip the mick out of Corey. But the trouble is, I'm going to give him the camera in a minute, and I know that he's going to do the same to me.
I'm getting more complexes by the minute.
So yeah,
I've got body image complexes now.
Improvisation happening all over the place here. So Corey was just moaning about my choice of the number that we had to do. Why did it have to be such a complicated number? Why couldn't we just do an 11 instead? I understand your mindset, Corey, but I think an 11 would have been done in less than 11 seconds.
If loads of people unsubscribe after this video, should we do like a 38 or 35 as well?
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Yeah.
Thinking it covers you, doesn't it?
We're going to do a countdown as we lose subscribers after this rubbish video.
Yeah, Oscar, start cutting an 8.
Don't listen to him, Oscar. This kind of negativity is what happens when you only eat plants.
8 for 80,000.
5 guys.
Just over there.
And would you be having a meat-based product from 5 Guys?
I think I would. A little treat. I'll probably just get a burger.
Little treat. Actually, their chips are like fried in peanut oil, aren't they? So technically, you'd be killing peanuts if you have their chips.
Well, I did a massive thing of water earlier. That's technically a fish's house that I'm destroying there. That is
true. Poor little fish.
That's a duck's floor that I've just ruined.
Duck's what? Floor?
Yeah, a duck's floor. That's what it lives on.
Ah.
Imagine if someone started just coming and eating the ground underneath your feet.
I don't think anyone would want to eat this ground. So we're an hour and 5 minutes in, and Corey's just fitting.
No, I'm not.
Fitting the
Oh my gosh.
Fitting the final piece of lid. So 40 minutes was your estimate. I thought that you were being generous with yourself, estimating 40 minutes, to be honest. But you're already over an hour. Trunking is quite labour intensive, to be fair. Even, we've already spent the whole morning prepping this. Like it's nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We spent the whole morning doing all the cuts, cutting the lid, drilling out the holes.
He's just cut a couple of mil off.
Doing all that stuff. So it takes quite a lot of effort, really, doing metal work. Now, obviously, we're not metal munchers, as you would call them. We're not we don't do a huge amount of this, so we're not experts. I'm sure some of you guys watching this will probably be able to do this job much faster than us. Let me know in the comments how quickly you think you could do it. Final piece of lid on.
It's me done. Stop the clock.
Right, 1 hour and 7 minutes.
That's disgraceful.
Boom. So, now let's see if I can beat that with the UniTrunk stuff. Good morning. So we're on day 2 because yesterday afternoon we kind of had to rush out and do a few emergency jobs, so we've come back here today and it's my turn. So as you saw yesterday, Corey did it in about 1 hour, 5 minutes or something. I'm going to lay the smack down on him today, and I'm going to do it in half that time. We'll see. But the UniTrunk stuff has a lot of great little features that enable us to install a lot faster. Particularly, we'll show you off a few of the little features, like how to fix it to the Unistrut, which they've got this great little gadget to fix down to the UniStrut, so that should speed me up a little bit. And also the fixings themselves, the screws that they provide to actually fix the bends to the trunking, just enable you to do things a lot faster. Plus the lid is quick fit, and everything's kind of designed to be able to be installed as quickly as possible. But that's on paper. We're trying it in real life now, so we'll see if it actually works or not.
It's going to be a lot quicker. You don't have to drill anything.
We'll see. So we're going to hit on the time lapse, get the clock going again, and I'm going to jump on it.
You've got everything to lose.
Everything to lose, nothing to gain.
So much respect.
Respect?
That could be lost.
This is when like the holes are not going to be lined up properly and you have to drill everything out. Okay, this side the holes are not lined up very well.
If you don't get a BAFTA for this.
A BAFTA?
Is that surely photographers and that must get awards in the BAFTA sometimes.
So these are a massive time saver. Instead of having to drill the bottom of the trunking and then put a zeb underneath or a spring washer underneath, all you do is slot this in and then turn it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I'll do the same on the other side. That is solid as anything, and then the lid can just go on over it. It's kind of such a specialist thing really, to be able to do it really quickly and neatly over and over again. You have to have hundreds of hours of practice, I think.
I've been on a lot of sites where they've hired joiners to do the metal munching.
Oh yeah, totally. And that makes sense because they're used to cutting, measuring, butting things up.
I really love doing it. If I'm not on the clock. I don't know why I took so. I feel like the pressure made me slower yesterday as well.
Yeah. There's always an excuse. "36 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh yes! So I'm a full half an hour quicker than Corey. And in terms of percentage, I guess it's like double speed. So that is amazing.
And a better finish, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the quality of this UniTrunk trunking is definitely beautiful, he says as he kicks it to pieces. It's really nice quality. The little touches, like the screws and those clips to clip into the UniStrut, are a game changer. And everything just fits together nicely. So I think we have proved that UniTrunk quick fix, I think it's called, trunking is definitely an amazing product and a bit of a game changer. Boom. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. 40,000 subscribers is a massive achievement. So thank you for all your support on the channel here. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, it's free, and you'll get regular video updates from us if you smash the notification bell. And if you enjoyed the video, hit a thumbs up, it does help our channel to grow. Thanks to Corey for being a good loser as well. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.